Hello and welcome to Janai Studios live stream. This is July the 16th, 2020. We're back to work now on the watercolor I've been doing the last couple days. Well, I didn't really do anything yesterday. I had a massive headache when I woke up, and I did not feel like really doing a whole hell of a lot. So I didn't. But did give me some time to brainstorm some ideas, some things I want to do with this painting. One of the things that I don't like about watercolor, and I'm not skilled enough yet with watercolor to get fine details, something I'll learn in time, hopefully. It is a medium I want to get better at. I am relatively happy with how this turned out considering my lack of skill with watercolor. But I feel like there's room for improvement. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and take some Prismacolor marker to it. I'm going to do like a mixed media piece here. It's going to have watercolor. It's going to have ink, which I mean, obviously I brushed some ink on earlier, but that's kind of a side point. I'm going to go ahead and mix in some Prismacolor. We'll see how that goes. I've never done Prismacolor over watercolor, so we'll see how that goes. And then I'm actually going to create a border and a background for this. I'm actually going to come through and cut all of this out with a scalpel, all of the negative space that's inside this square. I'll leave enough for a border, and then I'll create a border with something else, layer that over the top, and then I'll create a background in a two-part layer based off of the actual Final Fantasy VIII ballroom scene. There will be no music for the stream, and I don't even know if the stream is going right now. My phone is dead. Apparently it did not charge last night, so I must not have had the charger in all the way. So when I woke up and went through my morning routine and was checking the news and stuff while I was in the washroom, it died, and basically this is my first opportunity to put it on the charger. So it's going to sit here for a bit and charge, and yeah, we're going to get into this and see how this goes. So being as how I'm going to be cutting the edge, I want to give myself a nice hard line to go off of, something that's going to add that little bit of depth to the drawing. But I'm going to go ahead and do that in color. I'm not going to add that in straight black ink. So Hey, Courtney, how's it going? How's it going there, sissy? It's my sister-in-law. This might have been a bad color choice. Adding too much of an orange tint. Crap. Oh well. Committed now. Not that very much though. Just a little bit here and there. Just to give that kind of golden highlight, I guess. Hopefully, we can make that go away though a little bit with some Prismacolor. So let's get some nice canary yellow in there. So how are you? How's Braden? How's work? I haven't talked to you. You should come over. You should come and say hi today. If I'm guessing you're not working if you're here in my stream. Probably your day off, so. If that's the case, maybe you should come hang out and chill. Seraphim. Courtney's in the stream yet? What? Yeah, I said that she can come over. I don't know if she's going to want to come play. That is really making that stand out, isn't it? Nellie's not awake yet, but I'm sure she will be soon. So, there is that. Let's see. You know, maybe if Auntie Courtney comes over, we can teach her how to play war.
Yeah.
I think she already knows how, but we can still teach her.
I played it.
I know. We taught it to you last night.
It was so fun.
Yeah, I know.
I did not even cry.
Why would you cry while playing war?
If it's sad movie or a sad nothing.
You're not really sure what you're trying to say?
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
If she comes, we will teach her how to play war.
We can.
If she wants to play war.
Oh, she'll want to play war.
What will she say?
I don't know. She hasn't really said anything.
I found this bullet.
Whoa! I dropped my color. You found a bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not good.
Purple.
A purple bullet.
And that has a topping on it.
No, not peach.
You see it?
Oh, baby.
Is that peach?
The color I'm using is peach.
It looks like pink.
Well, it's because I'm blending it with pink.
You blend it with pink.
That's the idea, yep.
So you want it to be nicer?
I want to make it a lighter pink, yeah. That's the plan.
You see this?
Yeah, it's a bullet. Looks like one the cat got a hold of.
I don't know what does it say.
Probably says Nerf.
Nerf gun. Nerf gun. Maybe it says Nerf gun.
I don't think it says gun, I think it just says Nerf. Let me see. What does it say? It says nothing. It says nothing. There's nothing written on it at all.
On today.
There's nothing there. Oh, wait. Jesus. Yep, it says Nerf.
Now, maybe it's one of the purple bullets and with the peach on it.
I'm pretty sure it's a purple bullet.
It has peach on it too.
Yeah?
Okay.
Like the orange color? Have you had your breakfast yet? So yeah, we still ended up staying up way too late Monday night. Watched the entire 4 episode series, mini series, documentary series, whatever the hell you want to call that, for the Jeffrey Epstein Filthy Rich that's on Netflix. That was just mind blowing. That was quite the show. I guess that's what you want to call it, a show. I went to the grocery store yesterday to grab some fill-in groceries, and I was watching. We watched that night before, and like I can't shake the feeling now. Like every woman I look in the eye, every girl that I pass by in the store, there's that thought in the back of my mind of like, could this person have been a victim of any kind of sexual assault? And are they trapped in a situation where they are too afraid to come forward or too embarrassed, or it really put things in perspective for men don't have those kinds of issues. I mean, we do, but it's not talked about. It's not as prevalent. It's not as common of an issue. And I'm glad the bastard got, and I'm glad that he's now deceased. I mean, if there was anyone in the world who deserved to face the fate worse than death, it certainly would have been that man. But unfortunately, he died before the victims really could get any real satisfaction or actual closure to the situation, and that part really sucks. That part really kind of gets to me, because it's, they deserved their chance to look him in the eye and tell him that they were glad that he was finally caught, and whether or not he admitted guilt or whether or not he indicated any kind of remorse, which from the way things sound, he did not. At no point did he ever indicate that he had felt bad. And I mean, not to justify his actions, but I could see how somebody so deranged would have it in their mind that because he was offering these girls, quote unquote, an opportunity, that he was giving them a quote unquote job, that he essentially was taking care of them in that sense, and he shouldn't have to apologize or be sorry. But that wasn't really what he was doing. What he did was beyond. It was reprehensible. You can't in any justification say that what was happening there was okay, and whatever was going through his mind made him think that it was. Obviously there was something wrong with him, and there was when they were trying to get a rise out of him, when they were trying to actually break him during the interrogation process, they were calling him out on the size and shape of his penis. They were attacking his personal history of, was there sexual violence against him? Is that why he acted this way? And they're really trying to get under his skin. And you could see that it was working, but because of the defense team, the law team that he had, he basically was just a slippery little eel. He was able to, get away with not answering those questions. And I mean, in a sense, he didn't have to, because the questions were not part of the case that was being brought against him at the time. So he was allowed to assert his 6th, 5th, and I believe 14th Amendment rights when it comes to not having to answer questions to authorities that may incriminate them in other crimes. And I mean, really, you think about what happened there. If you've watched it, or if you're going to watch it, you think about the kind of shit that happened there, the kind of stuff he was allowed to get away with, the kind of stuff, the cover up and the government assistance that he received from being connected as well as he was. And you realize this is really only something that somebody could get away with in the States to this caliber. It happens all over the world. It happens in places like Mexico and Costa Rica, where you hear about large cases of heavy trafficking. Africa is another big place where women are traded for sexual slavery. And I know there's mutilation and things. Like, women aren't treated fairly in a lot of countries. But to the extent that this guy was able to get away with what he did, to the extent that the fact that he was basically caught red-handed at one point and went to quote-unquote jail, but was basically still allowed to go to his 9-to-5 job every day, didn't actually have to stay in his jail cell. The deal that the attorney had cut at the time is just crazy. It's bizarre. Like, only in America can somebody convicted of a crime in that manner be allowed those kinds of liberties. And, somewhere like Russia, you're convicted of a crime, you don't want to go to jail. In fact, you're most likely, you go to jail, you're not coming out of there alive for those kinds of things. But again, that's another country where the female sex is degraded and looked down upon, and I'm speaking from, I've never lived in Russia. I'm speaking from just knowledge that I've gained from reading news articles and watching the news and past historical things that I've seen. But it's really sad, and I'm a firm believer in equality. I'm a firm believer in the women's Me Too movement to a degree. I believe in the Me Too movement because women do need to have a voice. They need to band together and talk about the injustices that happen to them and not be afraid to come forward in an incident. But it's not a sounding board for throwing allegations at people because you're upset with them. And I've seen it used to that extent. I've seen people who have taken something as seemingly innocent as a guy gave me a hug at the end of a New Year's Eve celebration, and we were all drunk and I didn't want that. Well, that's not a platform for Me Too. That's a discussion to have with that individual. Hey, I'm sorry, I don't feel this way toward you. But that doesn't constitute getting the entire world together on social media to hate on a person because of something trivial. If there's a serious allegation, a serious rape charge, something actually happened, or this individual in your mind may have actually taken something a step further, then by all means, that is what that platform is for. But it's not a platform to incriminate people who didn't actually do anything wrong. And I think that is a major problem today with society is social media networking allows people to be guilty before they ever have a chance to defend themselves. And that's unfortunate because we are built on a society where the innocent are, supposed to stay innocent until proven guilty. But now you can't find anyone ever innocent because the evidence is already put out in place that they're a villain before they ever have a chance to have a fair trial. And that, I feel like that needs to change. That is something that definitely needs to go away. And it's not people's business whether or not Johnny Depp came home and found poop in his bed. Like, wow, that's ridiculous. Like, and I'm looking at this story that's in the media with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, and I could care less. I honestly could. I don't give two shits about either of them. Johnny Depp, he's a great actor. I've loved his work that he's been in. I loved him in Pirates of the Caribbean. But to be perfectly honest, I don't care about who he's with. I don't care about if he got drunk one night and him and his wife got in a fight and they hit each other. I do care that he's hitting a woman. I do care that she's hitting a man. I do care about that aspect, the violence aspect, because that shouldn't ever enter a home. If you're at that point in your relationship where somebody's got to hit somebody to make a point, or just because they want to, then obviously that's a bad relationship, and one of you needs to leave. Whoever is the assailant or the victim, somebody's got to be removed, whether it's forcefully or willingly. Somebody's got to go. And it's not just physical abuse; it's mental abuse, emotional abuse, abuse of any kind is terrible. I want to make that clear. But I don't care any more about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard than I do about my sister-in-law and her boyfriend, or my other sister-in-law and her ex-boyfriend. Like, I might have a little bit more stake in those because those are personal relationships, but people are people. It doesn't matter if they're celebrities or not. I don't care if a celebrity is on the front page of the news or not, because it's not. They're just people. They have lives, and they don't really need their personal life broadcast to the world. That being said, I do believe that celebrities do need to hold themselves to a higher standard because of where they are in the world. They are projecting themselves to children, to adults. They're setting the model, the roles of who people want to be and should be. But what happens behind closed doors is their business, and it should stay that way, and people shouldn't be getting involved. Now, it's come out that Elon Musk, the CEO, owner, I'm not sure exactly what his role is with Tesla, but I believe he's the CEO of Tesla Industries, the company that's growing by leaps and bounds right now in the stock market, is just making people independently wealthy from the amount of stocks that are going up. Guy's obviously a brilliant man, obviously figured out how to work the stock market, figured out how to place his bets in the right place to make himself the multi-billionaire that he now is. And apparently he used to frequent Amber Heard in times when Johnny Depp wasn't home. And I find that very, very interesting. Again, I don't particularly care. It's not anything I really give two shits about, like I said, but I find it interesting that somebody like Elon Musk would be cuckolding Johnny Depp. What kind of relationship did they actually have? Whether it's her and him, or Depp and him, or Depp and her, and it's not really anybody's business, but it begs the question, well, what if it was Elon Musk who pooped in Johnny Depp's bed? What if that comes out? Because that's the kind of news that I think is hilarious. And what if it turns out that Elon, maybe she was pegging Elon, maybe she was getting in there, and he lost control of his bowel movements a little bit, and she gaped him a bit, and out it came on the bed, and nobody wants to admit to that because, well, imagine what that would look like for poor Elon in the news. And obviously it alludes to other things, like the fact that she was cheating on Depp with Elon Musk, and he likes to take it up the bum. And I'm sure if this stream ever made it to Elon's desk, I'd probably have a legal team on me for defamation of character, or I don't know if this counts as libel, because it's not in print, but it's all in good fun. I don't actually mean anything by it, but I do think the situation is quite hilarious to think about, that he could be the perpetrator of the poo. He's kept himself out of the spotlight so far, but I think the whole situation is kind of interesting, funny, in that way. And on that note, I'm going to shut up for a minute so I can focus on what I'm doing. I'm much happier with that now. So, I do need to do one little thing here. Right over this eye. Where's my straight edge? Where to put it? Okay. There it is. Can't see because it's upside down. Hey, now. This way. I guess you're right, but I don't need to cut that one. I do need a bonding surface for the next layers. Hello again, Pumpkin. Did you have your breakfast? Right on. So now what are you going to do?
cutting them?
Yep, I'm cutting out the image so I can get ready to make the backgrounds. Then we're gonna layer this.
You don't like
So it'll have almost like
the
a
background?
3D effect. I haven't made a background yet.
Never?
Not yet. Nope, not on this one. You can see how the background's still all white and kind of gross over here, where the water bled more than I wanted it to.
But so what?
What's that?
Wonderful.
Yeah, watercolor paints, they're kind of difficult to work with. I'm still learning.
Which one did you use?
I used a bunch of them.
Did you even use yellow?
Yep, I used some yellow. And I used red and blue
Wait,
and
that
green.
one's broken.
I know that one's broken.
Is that pink?
Nope, that one is like a maroon color. Mm-hmm.
Did orange too?
Yep, I did orange too.
And what is
I think the only color I didn't use in there was probably the that dark slate color right there.
Did you use that one then? You did not use that one.
I didn't use which one?
The one that
The one I just pointed at?
Yeah.
No, I did not use that one. in here. Shit, you're right. go. Now, I need to continue this way. All this off of there. Perfect. Okay. Now, essentially what we want now is let's see. That. So now a piece 2 easy. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry, that's not right. There we go. That looks really off. It's because it is, because it didn't go this way. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter because that'll be down here. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so this is going to be the bottommost background layer. This is the layer that I want to be basically black. So let's, I want to go about that. Go to there we go. All right, let's see. Maybe do this on camera a little bit. Long shot. Put it here. We can put this here. Move that. We can put this on. Ooh. Where should you guys really look on what that looks like without a background? Oh, there's a little bit that left. Nice. Awesome. That's probably all kinds of loud, isn't it? Sorry. Okay. Start with our basic black. Give me that. Dildo shit again. No, please, baby. Not right now. Not over here. Go over there, please. And voila, we have our nice background for our ballroom scene. Beautiful night sky. Where to put black? Blue, clear, black, purple, metal flake, blue metal flake. I lost the lid. Smells like paint fumes down here. Oh boy, so much fun. All right. So that's nice and soaking wet right now, but give you an idea how that turned out. Set some light on it and make it really bright. Oh, look how pretty. Look at them stars. Perfect. Everything's blue shifted, but that's okay. We'll let that dry, and we will do in between layer next. What? There's another layer? Actually, I don't want to do this on that kind of paper. I want to do this on that could be fun. Very well. Nice. Nice shimmery white. No, because this has to go over top, doesn't it? That's right. That'd be alright. Can live with that, I suppose. Be okay. Alright. Because that would cut off by a border anyway. Okay. Actually, how is this going to work for coloring on? Is this going to let me color on it? Oh yeah. Beauty. Never used this paper before, so Actually, is the stream going? Yeah, my phone should be charged enough now. I should be able to check. Or not. Hello, phone, wake up. There it goes. Ooh, not quite. Not quite centered. Surfing. What's up, Amy?
Are you sure Auntie Courtney is coming over?
I don't know if Auntie Courtney's coming over. I told her she could. It doesn't mean she will. Maybe she's got things to do today. I don't know. Alright. Actually need this for reference anyway, if I can get it to load. Oh yeah, we're up to 24%. We're good. We're good. Alright, what were we going to look at? We were going to look at a reference. Oh, we're going to make sure our stream was working. Courtney was here, so it should be working. Might not be working anymore, though, so we will find out. We've got a thumbnail. Yeah, it's working. Cool. Sweet. Alright, we want... Adjust our settings. Yeah. We're doing that. Stupid phone does not keep its settings when it dies. I have to actually go through and turn on my brightness and everything up. It's stupid. I hate it. I hate this phone so much. Oh, there's it. There we go. Lets people know. Okay. All right. What was I doing? We was ballroom scene. So. And there should be a scene with the background that I'm looking for. That I wish to use. Should be quite simple. Come on. Let's watch the video. That's a 2-minute video. Holy smokes. Oh, some dude eating pizza and salad. Nice. Look at that. He's got some nice pecs, too. Damn.
Why? Because this is going to do nothing but leave me craving.
Yeah. That's what I want. Right there. Right there. Boom. That's what I'm after. Oh, I should do a moon? No, that's going to be too much in the background. But that is what I'm after. I want the sticky thing. But I want it where you're going to be able to see some of it. So probably right about there with a nice arch going. Wow, you're not going to see much of it through her hair, are you? Arch, nice arch, boom. Nice arch. Boom. 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 So that should be getting bigger as it gets closer, shouldn't it? There we go. Perspective, yay. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Well, we don't even have to watch the whole thing, but we will. Why not? Oh, here. Get that. Man, there's just not going to stay in the picture frame, is it? It's not even going to play, apparently. Play! Oh shit. Well, I guess that doesn't matter because they're going to be in front of it, so. Cool. Get back here. Come here. Come here. Nope.
This is a tomato. Think it's good for you? Think again.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck off. Go back. I said back. You bastard. You're not letting me go back. Ah. Let's try again. There we go. Play pause. Oh, so I don't actually get to see. So it comes in. Okay. So it's actually a center. Okay. So there's a centerpiece that comes in. And this guy is going to go centerpiece. All right, cool. really fat there, so let's fatten this one up too. Something like that. Should probably leave those lines there because it actually looks pretty good. Good detail thing. I can dig it. I like it. Beauty. Some weird architecture, but fuck it. Alright, so that'll get cut. That'll get cut. And then we just gotta figure out where that's gotta go, because that's gotta sit at the top. So, and then behind. Perfect. Look great. And we are just going to use a brush for this because we can. Not that brush, apparently. Hi, Pumpkin, what's up?
Are you done?
No. Are you done?
What?
I don't know. What were you doing? You're stomping around.
was talking about the river.
You're talking about the river.
Then Mommy said maybe.
Maybe we might go to the river today?
Maybe.
Maybe?
That's what she said. Maybe.
Yeah?
That's
We might go to the river if it's a nice day out. Is that what she said?
no,
She said maybe.
just maybe. If it's warm or not.
So maybe if it's a nice day outside, we'll go to the river.
She did not say that.
Oh,
She just said maybe.
yeah. Well, when I'm done with this piece of art, I'm going to mow the yards
And then what?
because they need to be mowed.
And then what?
And then that's, I don't know, maybe after that, if it's good weather, we'll go to the river. I don't know. Haven't really thought about it much today, my dear. Ooh. Okay, what is this? What is going on here? Ah,
Daddy,
Seraphim.
Selena scared me.
Selena scared you.
And then she thought she was gonna get me, but she didn't.
She thought she was going to get you, but she didn't.
She just scared me.
All right. Got a little residual paint on my thumb from the spray. It's getting on my paper. I don't like that. What's that? Humans? What about humans?
That cats can scare humans.
Cats can scare humans? Sure. Even hobbits have been known to take down a few humans.
Excuse me.
What now, baby?
Was this? It's not built yet. It's broke.
What is it?
Lightning McQueen and it broke.
Oh, I'm sorry that your Lightning McQueen broke.
So I'm planning to rebuild it.
You're gonna rebuild it, huh?
But I found these pieces
Yeah?
and I have to find the rest of them.
Alright.
And I don't know where they are.
Well, they're probably in your toy area somewhere. simple. Seraphim.
I think mommy awake.
I already know mommy's awake because you told me you've already talked to her about going to the river.
I know that.
This is very interesting paper. It absorbs ink quite well. Orange, yellow, deco yellow, and tan. I don't know if you can tell, it's actually a metallic paper. It's like a pearl coat on there. Should be kind of neat when it's all said and done here. I don't know how this is going to react with the ink though on here. Different. This all goes according to plan. It should be a pretty neat effect. did that. Shit. I don't know if I can fix it. I don't know if I can get that off there. Whoopsie. Probably not. Shit. Let's see how to fix it. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna fuck that up. Whoopsie. Bleep bloop. Bleep bloop. More bleep bloop. hell did I put my scalpel? Right there. Hi, my dear. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Find your scalpel?
Yep. Clearly, I have that in my hand.
I have been watching. I'm just too lazy to get up.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so
You didn't want to let me know you were there.
no.
Okay. Fair enough. Courtney was there.
I know, I saw.
I don't know if she's still there.
No. You have someone else watching though.
Do I?
Yeah.
Who might that be?
Wolfie last week?
That would be Wolf. That would be this guy.
How you feeling?
I feel okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I no longer have a headache. That's a plus.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll go about like that. And then where's my background? Where'd that go? Alright, set it over here. Is it dry yet? Dry enough. And there'll be another piece that goes and cleans up all this because that's really ugly. That is messy. It's very gross. But in order for that to go on, I need to figure out. It's my night sky with the stars.
I just saw that.
Very pretty, huh? Very reflective.
Apparently Wolfie's wife just like, oh, that's awesome.
It's almost done.
Alright, I'm gonna start coffee.
Please do.
I'm sorry.
I need coffee.
I'm sorry. Hey, good morning, baby. Hey.
Are people actually talking in the chat? Because I'm not seeing it. I haven't seen anything since Courtney said morning. That's it? That's the only thing anyone said? Well, son of a bitch. I don't even know how to, like, how do I refresh that? I don't think I can. Let's see. I think I'm just going to break it if I try. Let's see what happens. Huh. That's weird. Well, I just put up 3 question marks on the live chat, and it popped up right underneath Courtney's comment of morning.
See what I just posted?
Nope. Where are you writing it?
In one chat.
On YouTube.
If you want, I can bring my stuff downstairs and I can just.
If you don't mind managing chat for me while we have coffee. I mean, I'm almost done anyway, but if there's people talking, I'd like to know what they're saying, and I wouldn't mind being able to respond.
Well, Wolfie just said, I can see your question marks.
Yeah, I'm getting, like, I'm getting nothing. I'm just getting... like, that's all I've got. That's crazy.
If you're almost done, I don't know whether I'm gonna get my shit down here.
Ah, shit. And I threw it on the ground. That's the side it's actually made from. Just hide it further back. I was hoping I could get away with flipping it without having to erase lines. But pretty damn close to perfectly on center, though. Not bad for eyeballing it. Got a little thing here. And there we have it. A little light on there so you can actually see the background. Thank you. So we'll just glue it all together here, and then actually, I'm probably not going to glue the background layer in, because that'll just sit inside the frame when they get it framed.
Kind of put everything so it doesn't shuffle around.
Yeah. Well, I do want to glue this piece down though. I want it right about there. Do I not have? Oh, yeah, I have. That's even better. Should give it a little tiny bit more depth even. Do I hear a cat purring?
He's a very enthusiastic bird.
Anything new?
Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. It's sweet. My wife keeps saying I love it over and over.
Well, good. I'm glad. not going to be able to tube roll this one and send it out. I'm going to have to put this on an actual, like, cardboard sleeve.
Mm-hmm. I think you're out of focus. Like what you're working on isn't even on screen.
Better?
Nope.
Better?
Nope.
Better?
Nope.
Better?
Nope.
Better?
There.
I fixed it like 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, well. I have to accept the fact that you're streaming with us, so.
You mean to say my stream is retarded?
No. Huh?
Hey, retarded means slow.
This is slur. An offensive slur.
Only if you're using it referring to people. Not when you're referring it to speed.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
It's not gonna like being under glass. Speaking of, I thought I had some somewhere. Do I not have a sheet of glass anymore?
Nope.
Used to have like tons of sheets of glass.
Yeah, and then, like, they kept getting broken.
That's believable.
Like your huge plane of glass, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna step on it, and oops, it's broken.
I still have that.
I know, it's your light board.
It is.
Okay, but tiny bumblebee Nendoroid is actually cute.
Which generation Bumblebee?
Oh, it's the Michael Bay one. Unfortunately.
Camaro. So much for shipping it loose, eh? Oh, I hear the coffee pot.
Yeah. Very vocal coffee pot, yeah. What else did I find today?
We'll mow the yards.
Yeah, I put that one.
Somebody promised Sarah we could maybe go to the river if it's nice.
I said maybe, yeah.
If it's warm. Apparently were your words, if it's warm out.
I said if it's nice.
Where is Sarah? On her tablet?
Yes.
She's being quite quiet.
Yeah.
I think the boredom is starting to set in. I tried getting a hold of Allie the other day to see if she wanted to come by with Joshua at some point.
Well, she's working at 10 minutes.
I invited Courtney over because she was in the stream. So I don't know if she's there anymore.
She's
Okay.
yeah, I think once she go camping, she'll feel a little better, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay, animal, what did I do to make you just go stupid?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Okay. Yeah. What? Dogo?
There we go. Should probably put one right underneath his head on that.
So Christy watched A Whisper Away.
Oh, yeah? Did she like it?
Yeah, she did.
She's totally a closet furry. She's even got a giraffe onesie.
It's not even like
Giraffe, zebra.
Well, I think it was a giraffe. I think
It's not even a proper onesie.
it's not a problem. She can be a fur if she wants. She has friends who will support her.
She has friend who will support her.
Will you not?
Oh, right.
I mean, if Jim technically has to be my friend, also,
I suppose.
then
Yeah.
Chris has to be your friend.
Oh, I gotta spray their house tomorrow.
Actually, yeah, I think Jennifer and my friend.
Nah.
We talk when you're not here.
Okay. I really like to get that under a piece of glass.
Just ship it in a frame.
Yeah, I would love to ship it in a frame.
You're a friend
But that's expensive. Well, that's what I was thinking is if I run upstairs and grab a piece of glass from one of the frames, I can put it under glass so I can see what it looks like under glass. I will go do that. I'll go get a piece of glass. I'll be back. Oh, shit. I almost died.
You want them to die.
Trip on something.
Well, no, it's not.
I almost died.
Oh no!
Do I actually have a frame big enough for this? That'd be surprising.
She's already planning where to hang it.
Huh?
She's already planning where to hang it.
They're already planning where to hang it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just like, and also be like, ooh, coffee.
This will be completely coincidental. Yeah, it is actually. It would need a mat. Haha.
Wow.
Yeah, right? Oh, that is a dirty frame. Yo!
Been in our closet for 1,000 years.
Did you say 1,000 years?
I have a great time. Sometimes I don't. Like when I have to be serious about something. What do you want? Huh?
Oh, I just chipped the corner of the frame.
Oh no! How the heck did you do that?
Apparently the board that I have on my table is strong against glass.
Oh yeah, it's
I touched the glass and it was very effective.
yeah. Dude, that board just destroyed everything. It once landed on my toe. That was not
I remember that actually.
well. Then it was
Holy
like-
fuck, that is close. That almost doesn't need a mat. Wow. Okay, this might cost me a bit.
Critical hit. Wolfie says.
What's that?
Wolfie says critical hit.
Oh, it's black on either side. Doesn't matter. Yes, dear. What does what?
Gatorade.
What does Gatorade go in? It comes in a cup. I don't know what it needs to go in, but you cannot have one.
Ow, ow, ow. She passed it the other day.
Cannot have a Gatorade until we go camping.
Stefan, you're talking about your purple one?
Yeah.
Then you can drink your purple one.
Her purple one's empty.
Is it?
Yeah. She finished it the other day. Okay, why aren't you going in?
Then you need to drink some water. Look off the tree.
You right there. You're what's causing the problem.
Oh, it goes to recycles. That's what it was. Every bottle's going to recycle.
Wow. Wow. That is impressive. That'll look really good under glass. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. Let me just blind everyone there.
Oh, God.
Oh, I love it. All right.
Mandy making excited anime noises.
What?
His wife.
Oh. Koneko.
You're so weird to me. mad. She absolutely loves it. Hey, don't bite. That's not okay. Don't bite. Don't bite. Don't bite. Okay. Ow. Oh. Hey. No. Mm. What? What do you want? What? What do you want? Hi. Oh. Leave it go. Go lay down.
Appropriately titled, Eyes on Me. Ta-da! Yeah, I'm sentimental and sappy like that. Alright, so to keep that protected, we're going to keep it under glass. We'll decide about how we're going to ship that later. I guess since you guys are farther away from everyone else, I'll be shipping to you directly. And I need something else in there, though. I need something... I'm going to leave it like that. I need some sort of...
Hey.
What?
Why would you bite me?
Cat? I don't know. She's been kind of bitey this morning.
Well, she's like half biting. She doesn't actually full on biting.
Shit. That's all right.
What the?
Hmm?
Lila put her nose on my leg and she was like, "No attack."
It's not what you did to me. It's what you did to her. Who? Oh. There you go. Put that in a decent size frame and a decent mat, and that'll look fantastic. Yeah. Even with just that red border, it looks pretty good already. All right, cool beans. So that is another one down. Zoom out a little bit, get a full shot on that. And yeah. Of course, you can't really see the background very well. Let's get some more light in there. This camera sucks. You can see some sparkles there. It does look like stars way back in the background.
I look way better in person.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, thanks, guys, for coming to the stream. And this one's done. And I'm going to get on with my day, get some yard work done. And I don't know that I'll be working on any more art today. I think I'm probably tapped out my limit with finishing this. And I think tomorrow, I'm finally ready to get back to work on Robert's birthday gift. And the parts for it are, of course, over there on sticks. And that's going to be a couple day long project. But this kind of satiates the drawing side for a little while. I need to give my finger a rest. It's got a pretty good little callus welt thing going on there. It's starting to hurt. So we'll give that a rest while I work on some other stuff. And then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. I think Lanai is next on the sketch block. So we'll do something for them here pretty soon. Other than that...
Wolfie says, "Oh, I like your sassiness and looks sweet, looks beautiful, and hope the rest of your day is amazing."
Oh, well, thanks, guys. Yeah, so with that being said, I'll turn that off. That kind of helps a little bit, I think. Oh, there you go. Actually, works pretty well. Ta-da! Yeah. And yeah, so everyone take care. Have a great rest of the day, and we will talk to you soon.